So this is what the floor looks like without any track at all. And I'll explain to you why in a second. Austin from Skylight Junction, and today in this video we are going to be doing another unboxing. Although I already opened it up last night, there's a package right there. But I had a rough day at work yesterday. After being so busy for Memorial Day and all that, I just didn't want to do it. Plus, we had a really bad storm yesterday, and the box was literally left outside. Thank you, UPS. Appreciate your work, not. But anyway, yeah. So this section of track, or all over the where the track would be, is completely empty. Cause I did say it was the last time I'm gonna film in here, and it is. But I did it after I got my 482 Mountain Type. So the real unboxing is going to be in my kitchen, right in here. I just spent the last few minutes setting all this up. My DCC controller is over there, and the real pride and joy is in here. So like I said, I already had it out of the box last night just to test it, to make sure everything works okay, and everything works fine. Now this is something that I was not expecting to get. This is what is in here is the New York Central S1B 484 Niagara. This will be my second Niagara compared to the Bachmann one I have with the split chassis. Excuse me, but yeah, let's get this thing open. These are actually a bit tricky to get open because the box is like just so well made. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's a bit tough getting it open. So once you open it, here's the pretty awesome owner's manual. It's probably one of my favorite manuals because it just looks so fancy in my opinion. So I read through that a little bit last night when I got it. Here's part of, if I can hold on to it. Here's part of the exploded diagram of the locomotive. And as you can see, it looks pretty good. The engine, I guess that's for the tender. Yeah, it's for the tender, okay. So, yeah. And a 1-year limited warranty. I guess this might be expired because this thing is like about 2 years old. And hopefully you can see it. There it is, just peeking right here. So I got the camera adjusted slightly so where you can see it better. I'll move this chair out of the way. I don't think I put the box back on properly last night, and I do feel terrible for that, but hopefully I'll put it back on properly. At some point, move the box out of the way. Get all the stuff in here. And there it is, it's just in here. Now to take the sliding off. And yeah, move this, move that, move that, and move this. Open this, open that. And there it is. Once again, adjusted the camera so you can get a better view. This thing does come with a few accessories. You get this funnel here for the smoke fluid. This thing does have a smoke unit inside. You get a little hex nut screwdriver with spare traction tires. And I think that's a spare dummy coupler, so that's pretty good. And this thing, and I'm sure someone will tell me what this is in the comments because I have no clue. So there's that. Now let's get the engine. I will turn this around so that way you can see it better. But yeah, there it is. Alright, let me turn this thing around real quick. Alright, I'm turning around now. Let's get this thing on the railway. Or on the track, rather. The drawbar in this thing is tricky because apparently it's loose. Well, I wouldn't say loose, but it's got some sort of weird design to it so where it can lock and unlock itself, if that makes any sense. But yeah. might be, I don't know how clever it is compared to that, because it's a little bit tricky to deal with. Don't got it. Well, there it is on the track anyway. Well, there she is. And after I say about what felt like 12 to 15 minutes, that drawbar is so difficult. I don't know what they did or try to make it clever to connect the engine and tender together. Although when you get this locomotive, it is permanently connected, like literally permanently connected. I don't think you can take it apart unless there's like a couple screws underneath the tender that you might undo to disconnect the drawbar, but I could be dead wrong on that. So yeah, when you do get this locomotive, for the love of God, be very careful, especially with that drawbar. I can't find the words on how you can actually connect it to where it doesn't tug the wires as it's pulling the tender. But yeah, I would just do my best to at least try and connect that drawbar to whatever is in there. But all in all, it is still a beautiful locomotive. I love this a lot. I think I love it more than my Bachmann one, since it's more prototypical. It's a bit more accurate, way more accurate actually, and it's got the more correct cab number, if that makes any sense. But yeah, this engine is just so beautiful. I love it to death. One reminder I would like to keep though, even though this thing has a smoke unit, it did not come with a bottle of smoke fluid. I do have a bottle of smoke fluid by Bachmann, but for the sake of it, I will not be putting it in this locomotive. Not because it won't do anything, but because I'd rather not have a mess fall off under this box and to have to clean it up. So yeah, unfortunately, I am gonna have to wait until I get a layout to get the use the smoke unit in this one. So I turned it off so that way it will not mess up the entire engine. So that way, yeah. All right, let me get my DCC controller plugged in. This thing runs beautifully. Alright, it is plugged in. It is set to the address default to 3. I guess that's what the previous owner did. So all I have to do is just turn up the controller slightly to get just a tiny nudge. See? That's all I have to do. And this thing is idling really good. So let's look at the functions. I don't have much, so my Bachmann DCC controller cannot go that high, and it's already making that sound. I didn't even have to press anything. So this would be the lights. You will hear the engine winding up. So that would be the lights. There we go. And here's the bell. Very awesome bell right there. Next up is the whistle. It's an inaccurate whistle, but I cannot help but love it. I just love that whistle. You can change the whistle on this thing, but you will have to get a much fancier DCC controller than just a Bachmann Easy Command controller. So I unfortunately cannot do it, but I'll keep this whistle on here just because I like it. And 3 is, what's 3? Oh yeah, 3 is the brakes, right, so when this thing moves. So it's pretty much been activated. 4 is the blowdown, I believe. Or not, it's not the blowdown, some sort of coupling. I don't know if you can hear that. Here's 5. I think that's water in the tender. But yeah, here's the instruction manual. All this stuff's in here, so I don't know. Alright, let's turn it off. 6. I think that's coupling or something like that. 7. I don't know what 7 was. 8. Well, 8's to obviously shut it up. 9. I don't know what 9 did, but I'm sure it does something. I'll probably put in the screen on what the functions did I didn't explain. But yeah, and obviously 10's the light. So, yeah. Now let's move this thing a little bit. And there it goes. I can't make it go too far. because the end of the table is really low here. Stop this thing. Alright, let's take it back. I do hope you can still hear me. I keep forgetting I have to speak up over these engines, so yeah, I do apologize if I do sound soft. I keep forgetting I have to speak up when these engines have sound. Let's take it back a little bit. So the slow speed on this thing isn't too bad, although I did hear that these guys don't have the best slow speed ever, is what I heard. So yeah, there's the end of the track over there. Going in the back. Let's take it towards the end. Actually, let's stop it right here. Bring it back. Turn on the brakes. I want to hear that brake squeal when it starts. It sounds so awesome. You guys ready? I love hearing that brake squeal when it starts. Yeah, this thing is just awesome. I freaking love this thing. Alrighty now, let's see if I can get at least a few angles of this thing moving up and down this railway. So yeah, I do apologize, it's not going to be a complete circular track. It's not enough room to fit on this table. This table is far too small for that. Although it is pretty wide, but the length of it is too short, so yeah. This thing won't even run on 18-inch curves. I have to run on 22, unfortunately. So yeah, I do apologize for that. But let's see how many camera angles I can get with this thing. Well, I had fun making those camera angles. Those are pretty cool. I hope you liked them. So now time to shut this thing off. And there we go. Now the room is dead silent. But yeah, that was awesome. I really do love this thing, even if the drawbar is a little bit fiddly. But hey, that doesn't stop me from loving it. Alright, and I hope you guys did too. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I know this is not like a sort of running action where the train's going at a full circle or having it pull some cars. I don't think I can do that with an end-to-end layout. Well, I can, but I'd rather have this thing pull a really long train because I know this thing can pull a lot than my Bachmann one can. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time. Take care, everybody, and have a good one.